Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a great day for transformation. Welcome to another morning manifestation session. I am your host, leader and founder of One Transformation Center. It's an absolute pleasure to be with you again on this 5 a.m. club. Standing in the space of being your proverbial fuel station. Filling you up so that you don't have to run on empty. You know, I believe that how you begin your day is how it ends. So we're intentional while starting out at making it magnificent. Going forth and giving you the tools and resources to be that which you're here to be on your transformational journey. As I stated, I am Sam Yan, leader and founder of One Transformation Center, where we celebrate humanity. And it's our absolute mission, it's our intention to inspire, motivate, and heal lives and relationships across the world. Thank you for joining. You know, for those who are here for the first time, welcome. For those who have returned, we're glad to see you again. Thanks for continuously joining us. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and like the stream. Whether you're listening live or the replay, wherever you're listening to, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, like the stream. Share with other people. Leave a comment. Let us know where you're listening to, where you're tuning into across the world today. Tuning to from the United States, Western Hemisphere, Asia, Africa, Europe, Antarctica, Australia. Where are you tuning in from? North and South America? Let us know. Use the hashtag Morning Manifestation. Morning Manifestation. Those who are here for the first time, this is our lineup. This is how we do it in the mornings. We begin with 3 deep breaths, and we transition to our oath of manifestation, followed by our affirmative reading, and we conclude with the prayer of gratitude. So, are you ready to get this day started? Are you ready to move forth in a magnanimous way? Begin to clear our minds to move into our space of our 3 breaths, 3 breaths of life. All right, without any further ado, let's prepare our minds and our hearts for our 3 breaths of life. Now, in this time, I want us to be able to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouths. For one thing that we don't remember, I bet you may not even realize this, we often forget to breathe. Breathing sometimes has become less of a conscious decision and more of a subconscious awareness. So what I want to do this morning is we want to be very intentional about our breathing. We want to begin to breathe, inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouths. And with each inhale, we are allowing ourselves to align with everything, every person, every place, every idea, every vision, every belief that supports and sustains us, that meets us right where we are in this right now moment. And with each exhale, we are letting go, releasing, exhaling every idea, every thought, every limited belief, every person, place, or thing that no longer supports us. We're going to let it go, detach ourselves, emancipate ourselves. So let's begin by raising our hands above our heads and stretching as high as we can. And then lowering our hands back to our sides again. Oh, yeah. We're going to do it one more time to open up our lungs so we can breathe deeply and intentional. Raise them above your head. And back down to your sides. Oh, have you felt your lungs begin to open up? Stress is relieving, right? Now let us begin to breathe. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Again, breathe deeply through your nose. And exhale. Let it go. Let go of all the blockage. Just shake it out a bit. Move around left to right. Roll your shoulders back and forth. Now, for this last breath, very intentional breath, allow the air to filter through your nose, down through your throat chakra, into your chest, down into your stomach, your abdomen. Filter out through your feet, your legs. Breathe with me. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Yes. One last time, raise your hands above your head as high as you can reach. And back down to your sides again. Roll your shoulders back and forth. Now shake it out. Do you feel the blood circulating at a greater speed? This is what it feels like to be alive. Welcome. Now let's transition over to our oath of manifestation. Oath of manifestation. Our oath of manifestation is the promise that we make to ourselves to be in alignment with everything that is seen and unseen, heard and unheard, known and unknown, that is tangible and intangible, as well as expected and unexpected. I like to call this our Declaration of Independence. This is what separates us. It allows us to truly show up in our individual unique genius and have the support to go and actualize that which we've been called here to be, that which we have decided within our soul contract to show up as. So it's on the screen. Our oath of manifestation is there. I want you to just declare this with me with absolute passion. with fervor. And we declare, I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and in the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I can feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I've ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have and grateful for all that I'm ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is. Now take a moment and allow these words to find its place and its comfort upon the mantle of your heart, to permeate deeply into the core of your being, activate every cell within you, and re-energizing, reigniting your DNA to move in accordance with your absolute best and highest good. For you are absolutely deserving. You are worthy. Now it's time for us to transition over to our affirmative reading, which derives from A Course in Miracles, which you can find at www.acim.org. www.acim.org. And today's focus is, I give the miracles I have received. I give the miracles I have received. Let's take a moment and allow the narrator to carry us through the reading of the day. It's affirmative reading.
Lesson 159. I give the miracles I have received. No one can give what he has not received. To give a thing requires first you have it in your own possession. Here the laws of heaven and the world agree, but here they also separate. The world believes that to possess a thing, it must be kept. Salvation teaches otherwise. To give is how to recognize you have received. It is the proof that what you have is yours. You understand that you are healed when you give healing. You accept forgiveness as accomplished in yourself when you forgive. You recognize your brother as yourself, and thus do you perceive that you are whole. There is no miracle you cannot give, for all are given you. Receive them now by opening the storehouse of your mind where they are laid and giving them away. Christ's vision is a miracle. It comes from far beyond itself, for it reflects eternal love and the rebirth of love which never dies, but has been kept obscure. Christ's vision pictures heaven, for it sees a world so like to heaven that what God created perfect can be mirrored there. The darkened glass the world presents can show but twisted images in broken parts. The real world pictures heaven's innocence. Christ's vision is the miracle in which all miracles are born. It is their source, remaining with each miracle you give and yet remaining yours. It is the bond by which the giver and receiver are united in extension here on earth as they are one in heaven. Christ beholds no sin in anyone, and in his sight the sinless are as one. Their holiness was given by his Father and himself. Christ's vision is the bridge between the worlds, and in its power can you safely trust to carry you from this world into one made holy by forgiveness. Things which seem quite solid here are merely shadows there, transparent, faintly seen, at times forgot, and never able to obscure the light that shines beyond them. Holiness has been restored to vision, and the blind can see. This is the Holy Spirit's single gift, the treasure house to which you can appeal with perfect certainty for all the things that can contribute to your happiness. All are laid here already. All can be received but for the asking. Here the door is never locked. No one is denied his least request or his most urgent need. There is no sickness not already healed, no lack unsatisfied, no need unmet within this golden treasury of Christ. Here does the world remember what was lost when it was made. For here it is repaired, made new again, but in a different light. What was to be the home of sin becomes the center of redemption and the hearth of mercy where the suffering are healed and welcome. No one will be turned away from this new home where his salvation waits. No one is stranger to him. No one asks for anything of him except the gift of his acceptance of his welcoming. Christ's vision is the holy ground in which the lilies of forgiveness set their roots. This is their home. They can be brought from here back to the world, but they can never grow in its unnourishing and shallow soil. They need the light and warmth and kindly care Christ's charity provides. They need the love with which he looks on them, and they become his messengers who give as they received. Take from his storehouse that its treasures may increase. His lilies do not leave their home when they are carried back into the world. Their roots remain. They do not leave their source, but carry its beneficence with them, and turn the world into a garden like the one they came from, and to which they go again with added fragrance. Now are they twice blessed. The messages they brought from Christ have been delivered and returned to them, and they return them gladly unto him. Behold the store of miracles set out for you to give. Are you not worth the gift when God appointed it be given you? Judge not God's Son, but follow in the way he has established. Christ has dreamed the dream of a forgiven world. It is his gift, whereby a sweet transition can be made from death to life, from hopelessness to hope. Let us an instant dream with him. His dream awakens us to truth. His vision gives the means for a return to our unlost and everlasting sanctity in God.
Thus is the reading of the day, the affirmative reading of the day from lesson 159, which reminds us that we give the miracles that we have received. That we give the miracles that we have received. On the screen, there's a question. And I want us to ponder upon this question for a moment. And the question asks, are you not worth the gift when God appointed it be given to you? Are you not worth the gift when God appointed it be given to you? Many of us have a value issue. We have an issue with worth. Many of the decisions that we make determine how much we value or devalue ourselves. Whether you're on a journey today and you are in a relationship that really doesn't serve your best and highest good. It's a relationship of convenience. When you break it down, it really doesn't add up. Or maybe it does add up, but it doesn't multiply. It doesn't multiply. I was listening to something yesterday and it had a great point. The speaker said, 2 plus 2 is the same thing as 2 times 2. Same thing. So you can begin something and you can have this fresh beginning. You can have this fresh mindset. You can have this perspective that will allow you to see a thing as the same, even though it operates with a different function. Now, what is the function that I'm referring to? The function is addition and multiplication. Now watch this. 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? 2 times 2 equals 4, correct? Now, if you go 2 times 3, what is that? 2 plus 3, what is that? 5. 5. Now you say 2 times 3, 6. It is 6. So when you multiply, you get the ability to skip a step. And what we don't realize is when you do not know your value, you're just adding. You're taking small baby steps. When you don't understand your worthiness, you don't allow yourself to accelerate and to be in alignment with more of who you are and what you desire at a greater pace, a greater rate than you currently are. When you multiply, when you implement the function of multiplication, that is the equivalent of knowing your value, knowing your worth, and being able to accept the fullness thereof and move in accordance without delay. It's the ability to be from moving from baby steps to jumping, taking the leap, from walking to running. So the question I have for you today is, are you not worthy the gift that God appointed you to receive, appointed to give to you? Are you not worthy of it? Because as today's lesson illustrates, the very things you desire are already manifested. It already exists. Read at the bottom, it says, I give the miracles I have received. You cannot receive anything, you cannot give anything that you haven't first received. None of us can do it. But here's the key. It's all about your understanding. Remember, in all thy getting is listed in Proverbs. In all thy getting, get an understanding, or get the necessary understanding. See, you understand that you are healed when you are able to give healing. When you find someone who is heartbroken and you're able to help mend their heart, you are healed. When you find someone who's stricken with poverty or lack, but you're able to give them something, you're able to create something out of nothing, then you are no longer lacking. You have really begun to tap in to your abundance. Now you're operating from an abundant mindset instead of a lack mindset. The text says you accept forgiveness as accomplished in yourself when you forgive. Meaning, if you can go to that person that you feel who has spite you, if you can go to that person that you feel who has done you wrong, or you can go to that person that you feel that misrepresented you, and you can stand in that space of confidence and hold them harmless because you know who you are, and you stand in that space unapologetically without the need to prove your value to them, then you have accepted forgiveness. You have accomplished forgiveness. You have graduated. You've elevated to the next stage, the next level. You've matriculated. You've grown. You've evolved. You're no longer being held tethered to an idea or a perception of another. Now you have a greater sense of valuation. You're no longer operating in a space of addition. From the function of addition, you're now accelerated to multiplication. Oh, that's got to feel good, doesn't it? See, there's an understanding and there's a vision that's occurring here that's being renewed within you. There's a vision that's being renewed within you, and it is Christ's vision. And within this vision, It is the source that remaining with each miracle you give, you are also receiving it. See, remember we talked about this addition, the difference between addition and multiplications. Well, there's another function that many of us love to embrace. We embrace it with the cancel culture. We embrace it with cutting people off. We embrace it with separatism. And it's called division. But the text reminds us that Christ's vision is the bridge between two worlds, meaning there's no longer a divide there. It's a connection. And in this world, the door is never locked. No one is ever denied. The request that you have, no matter how great or least it is always supplied. Even your most urgent need. You may not know it in the moment until you see it. That's why it's important for us to truly move into a space of belief, knowing this, that everything works together for our best and highest good. So even though you may not realize the tangible nature of it, the intangibility still stands there in alignment with you and supplies your needs abundantly more and beyond. In this belief, you are repaired. You are made new again. In a different light. You see yourself in a different way. It's the acceleration. It's the multiplication. It's a text that said, it began to say that in Christ's vision is the holy ground in which the lilies of forgiveness set their roots. I think it was paragraph 7. I want you to hear it again. Actually, it's paragraph 8. It says, Christ's vision is the holy ground in which the lilies of forgiveness set their roots. Now listen to this part. This is their home. They can be brought from here back to the world, but they can never grow in this unnourishing and shallow soil. They need the light and warmth and kindly care Christ's charity provides. They need the love with which he looks on them. They become his messengers who give as they receive. Now catch this next part. Take from his storehouse that its treasures may increase. Here we go about those lilies again. You ready? His lilies do not leave their home when they are carried back into the world. Watch this. Catch this. His lilies do not leave their home when they are carried back into the world. Why? Their roots remain. They do not leave their source, but carry its beneficence with them and turn the world into a garden like the one they came from, into which they go again with added fragrance. Now are they twice blessed. The messages they brought from Christ have been delivered and returned to them, and they return them gladly unto him. Now, what does that mean for you? You, as in this space of you feeling that you're uprooted. Oh my goodness. In this space that you're feeling like you've been uprooted. your roots still remain. Your roots still remain in the original space. You've just been carried into a new garden to make a greater impact than you were able to make in the original space. Now tell me this, when a root still exists in the soil, what happens to that plant? It regrows. It regrows. And now it's just not in one location. There is another location where it has been replanted. This is a symbolism of your expansion, of the multiplication that I spoke about earlier. See, if we just say, I take a plant from one place and I take it to another, that's 1 + 1. It equals 2, right? But if we're only focusing on what once was, now we're operating from a space of subtraction. But it's saying because you see the expansion, that 1 + 1 is still going to expand. You're going to be blessed twice over. Replanted in greater soil that gives you all the nutrients, all the love, all the attention that you deserve and desire. So fret not, good people. Fret not. And take from his storehouse, that his treasures may increase. Fret not, and know that the boundlessness, the prosperity, the abundance that has been promised to you has not evaded you. That it is still with you in this right now moment, awaiting for you to realize it so that you can reap the entirety of your inheritance. If you can just get out of your way and let go, trust the process, and allow your expansion to move beyond anything you could ever imagine before. Are you not worthy of the gift that has been appointed to you? Are you not worthy of it? Are you not worthy? Are you not valuable enough to receive that which has been planted for you, that which is ready to be harvested for you, that which is expanded for you, in you, as you? This is your moment. Do not allow your circumstances and situations to become your identity. Do not get fooled by the rope-a-dope. Do not get punked by the illusions, by the false evidence appearing real. Trust the process, while remembering that God alone said he knows the plan for you. Plan to prosper you and not to harm you. Plan to give you hope and a future. Let's take a moment to begin to offer a prayer of gratitude. Father, Mother God, guardian angels, all that works together for our absolute best and highest good. Our righteous ancestors, we say thank you. Thank you for being present with us in this moment. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to go out and be the change that we desire to see, to be the light that illuminates the world, that allows the world to begin to see its healing, to move in the space of forgiveness, to reconnect with the truth of who it is the truth of its creation, the truth of its alignment. We thank you, Father, Mother God, for the opportunity to move beyond the low vibrational ideas that exist out here in society of a depression and recession. We thank you that your hands are all over every step of our life, that you are in this too. You are in what seems to be depravity. You are in what seems to be lack. You are in what seems to be limitations. And you're taking the shackles off. You're reminding us of our worth, of our value. You're removing the functions of division, of subtraction. You have continuously expanded us, given us the knowledge to move forward, to increase our understanding from a space of addition to multiplication. We give thanks today for more of the realization of the miracles that are within us that we already harvest. Yes, I know we're seeking for so many more, and we're designed for even more miracles, even bigger and greater miracles. But yet today we take this moment and begin to realize the miracles that exist right here and right now, so that we can give more of these to the world, give more of these miracles to our family, to our associates, to our employers, to our employees, to those who are in our community, our neighbors, to our children, to our family members and our loved ones, even to those who try to posture themselves as an enemy, for we have no enemies. We give this day today and refuge of understanding, of peace that surpasses all understanding, of joy that is limitless, that is boundless, of love that's without conditions, that is limitless. We give this day to see more of healing in ourselves and in the world thereover. We give this day to elevate from this ease and begin to raise to a space of absolute ease. We release the need for struggle. We embrace all the blessings. We embrace how you continuously expand our territory. We embrace the blessings indeed. And we simply request that you continue to have your will to be done on earth as in heaven, through us, as us, for us, with us. Give us the words to say today so that we may heal those grieving hearts, those confused mindsets. We desire to see as you see, to be as you are, to know that which you know, to be in one accordance with your mind, with your way, with your plan and your will, from this day forth and forevermore. And so it is. And so it is. Amen. And Ashe. Ashe-yo. We give thanks. If you missed any part of this session, please feel free to go to YouTube. Feel free to go to YouTube and you can check out the One Transformation on YouTube, One Transformation Center YouTube page. Good morning. Also, please like the stream where you are right now. Share it with other people. If this has blessed you, let it be a blessing to someone else. When When you go to YouTube, make sure you click the like button. Make sure you click the subscribe button. If you haven't already done so, we really appreciate it. Also hit the notification bell as well. As you know, our mission is to inspire, motivate, and heal lives and relationships across the globe. And if you feel an alignment with this mission, we appreciate your support with a donation. As we are a not-for-profit entity, you can give via Giveify. Just search for One Transformation Center. Or you can also go to YouTube. Not YouTube, I said corrected. Cash App. You can give on Cash App at $ Samuel Crumby Jr. We appreciate any donation that you provide. It goes a long way for helping us to push this mission globally. To create it not only from a virtual space, but also in person. We have a great vision, a large vision, and we're here for you. So, also, we'd like to thank you for continuously investing in your transformation. We hope that you'll continue to join us daily as part of the 5 a.m. club throughout the week, Monday through Friday. And on the weekends, we'll be here a little later. We're going to start at 8 o'clock just to give us some time to rest, to restore. Rest is good for the body. Also, you can go back to YouTube and listen to the transformative conversations, which happen on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. And the Transform My Life series, which happens, Transform My Life series, which happens on Sundays. We're going to restart those again soon. But catch up. Come join us. Well, again, we thank you for joining us this morning, allowing us to fill you up, allowing us to be your proverbial fuel station. And as you go forth today, remember, be the change you desire to see. Without any further ado, have a great day. And remember, we love you, we honor you, we thank you for your presence. For we see God in you. Until next time, good people. Until next time.